What's up, everyone? Chance here with Missouri Outdoors. Today we are down at my farm in Douglas County, and we're going to be walking around and see if we can't find some deer antlers. I went down here a couple days ago hauling scrap metal, and we stopped by the farm and I pulled my game camera, and I had quite a few bucks that had lost their horns already. One of them, I think, actually probably lost them within 20 or 30 feet of the camera, so with any luck we'll be able to find them. But we're going to walk around for a while down here and see if we can't find some deer horns or something else interesting. So stay tuned. I'll make sure to record whatever I find. Alright guys, well, we've been walking for a little while. We covered quite a bit of ground. We went all the way from like a path all the way through here. I am going to make 2 or 3 more passes through there here in a bit just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But we got down here just above the pond is right there. And that clump of trees up on the hill there is where we saw that one really big buck during bow season that actually walked just on the other side of that pond bank and then through these woods right here. But we're right up above the pond, and I figured I would show you guys where the spring boils up out of the ground. I know it's not deer horns, but it is kind of neat. It's not every day you can just walk out there and find where clear spring water boils right up out of the earth. But it runs all the way down through here and then down off the hill, and there's actually another spot or two where another spring or two boils up out. As you can see, a couple days ago we had a pretty heavy snowfall, honestly. We had like 2 or 3 inches, but a lot of it's melted off by now. That's probably not exactly helping me find the deer horns, since a lot of deer horns are white. But I'm kind of hopeful that we'll still find some. I know the deer had been bedding a lot behind the pond bank here and spending a lot of time in there, so we're going to make sure to search that out really thoroughly. But alright, I'll let you guys know if we run across anything else interesting. Alright guys, well, we thoroughly searched this whole area out. And we're up top here. Figured I'd give you a look at the old house, and right up there is where that tree stand was I was talking about when we were off the hill a while ago. And there's the big barrel blind. But I come over here because I want to check these fence crossings. I know a lot of deer like to come through right in here, and you never know, they might get their horn hung on the fence, or when they hit the ground their horn might pop off. Any of you shed hunters out there, let me know in the comment section down below where you have the best luck finding your sheds. Do you hunt like bedding areas or like fence crossings or stuff like that? Just let me know down below. You can see right here is where a deer's come through. A little hair on the fence. Can't really see it, but there it is. And we've actually caught them on camera crossing right here during gun season. And they also cross right here on the other side, right about here. You can see where they got the fence kind of loosened up from crossing it so much. I'm not seeing any sheds though, but that's alright. We're going to work this whole ravine up from where our camera was, which our camera was just off the hill down there. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. There's a deer track. We're going to go ahead and push through this and see what else we can't find, and with any luck we'll get on some horns. But alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, we've stopped down here at the creek to take a little break, and I found something that kind of qualifies for the foraging, I guess. But we have watercress. Used to eat a lot of this as a kid. As a kid, I spent a lot more time in the creek system than I do nowadays, but yeah, that's good. Watercress, or yellow cress, is a species of aquatic flowering plant in the cabbage family. It's really high in vitamin C and vitamin A. A really good plant to have. When we start our bushcraft channel, we'll probably be using that a lot when we do our 30-day or 10-day or 5-day or whatever we decide to do survival challenges. That's probably one of the wild greens I'm going to eat the most of, just because it's one of the only ones I know of that's confirmed edible and won't make you sick. But alright, we're going to keep looking for sheds. I just figured I'd show you guys that. That way, if you've ever seen it and wondered what it was, now you know. And it's totally edible. But alright, we're going to keep looking. I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, we're back down here where our camera was. You can still kind of see part of where the scrape was that they were hitting. We had the camera on this tree right here, facing this way. And we had quite a few deer recently come right through here and go up that direction and go past the camera toward that tree stand. So we're going to look this area out real good, because I had a lot of photos of bucks in the last couple weeks right around this camera a lot, most of the day. So with any luck, their horns are within 100 yards of it somewhere and we can find them. But alright, we're going to look thoroughly through here and see what we can't locate, and I'll let you know if we find something. Alright guys, well, we walked around for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours probably, and combed most of my property pretty well. I don't know, we didn't really find much of anything, but then again, they could have been buried in just enough snow we wouldn't see them. So we may go ahead and wait another 2 or 3 days and let this snow melt off and come back down here and see if we can't find some. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and call it quits. I'm tired of walking. Probably walked 2 or 3 miles in that 3 hours, just back and forth, combing through the woods looking. So, that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. I appreciate you sticking around and watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave me a like, share this video out with your friends, and leave me a comment if you want to. I would like to mention before I go, I have started another channel called Scratch Off Madness, and we basically scratch off lottery tickets. I will leave a link in the eye above and down in the description below if you guys want to go check that out. I'd greatly appreciate it. But alright guys, have a good one.